We are rolling.
Welcome to the Fixers tier list official Muppet franchise tiers.
It's Muppet month.
Kind of Muppet month. These things kind of go across tiers. So because like some of them I think weren't released in the movie theater. Oh, the Muppet Show was there's two Muppet shows. It's very confusing. There's a lot of Muppets. My brain is a
we're
little
off.
confused.
We're off to a hot start.
But
Welcome
we're gonna rate.
everybody.
We rated Muppets already. It's on the main Fixers feed. If you guys are interested in hearing our hot Muppet takes, and now we're going to rate Muppet products that have been on the air.
Shows and shows and movies.
Shows and movies. Shows and movies. It's a very wide. It's a wide and varied.
Yeah,
I feel like after Henson died, they really didn't know what to do with the Muppets, except for just keep making stuff that they may have made anyway.
yeah. I mean, they didn't slow down that
No,
much.
not really.
He died in like 94, 95, something like that.
What was the show he did with Shelley Duvall?
The show he did with Shelley Duvall.
Yeah,
Like,
where he was a Muppet. It wasn't a Muppet show, but it was like a fantasy show, and Shelley Duvall was the host.
oh, Fairy Tale Theater.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much. They did so many like one-off specials. Like
Yeah.
they did like there's the Muppet Christmas Carol, but they've also had like multiple just like Robert Downey Jr. was in one. It was like Robert Downey Jr.'s Muppet Christmas special.
Was that like right after Iron Man?
I think it was before. No, it was like 90s.
Oh wow.
There was like a John Denver Muppet special. There's the Jug Band Muppet special. Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree, 1995. Robert Downey Jr., Stockard Channing, and Leslie Nielsen. it's really for the Downey completists out there. You got to see it because this is in the period where like no one would hire him, and he's just like desperate to get work. And
I would love to do a tier list of Downey projects.
It would take a long time
because it's so varied and weird.
And then we'd also have to watch The Judge.
I've watched The Judge. It was not good.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It was not good. It was not good.
I was like the last time he tried acting was like.
Did he direct that and write that one?
I don't think so, but he clearly wanted like.
I think he wrote it.
He wrote it. Oh,
mm-hmm.
I defer to you.
With his partner, who he again talks about way too effusively.
I can't open any windows here, or I'll break.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Streaming system.
I'll do some.
Yeah, you can do some live research.
Light research.
All right, so we, the Fixers, Court of Judgment, are gonna tier. We're gonna tier rate all the Muppet products. Should we go to the?
I don't know how. Yeah. Do you know? I would argue you know more about it. Just because I think you're more of a Muppet fan than me. If I was honest with myself. Yeah, I mean, I like the Muppets a lot, but you have like a vast and varied knowledge of them.
I up until a certain point, and that point ends in like 2015, because then there's new Muppet shows. I'm like, what is this? I've never heard of this.
I mean, most of our knowledge ends in 2015.
I mean, most of my knowledge ends in like 1998. But
okay, Downey didn't write it, but his wife produced it. That's what I was thinking.
Cool.
Dave Dobkin did it.
His wife is Dave Dobkin?
No, his wife is Susan Downey, and like he talks about her. You never want to meet somebody who talks about their wife like that.
I mean, I don't want to psychoanalyze Mr. Robert Downey Jr.
No, he needs it. I'm not saying he doesn't need it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
he had a lot of very serious addictions. And sometimes people who have
one addiction for another.
Yeah, like you have to
be smoking.
You have to be dependent on something. But
yeah, totally.
Better her than a crack pipe, I would think.
Yeah, so you pick how we do this.
I think let's just go in like general chronological order.
Okay. So I guess the Muppet Show would be first, right?
The Muppet Show began 1976.
Mm-hmm. There ran for what, 3 seasons? 4 seasons? Not very long.
5 seasons.
5 seasons.
4 seasons, yeah. So, you want to kick it off, or you want me to?
Sure. Yeah, I am going to. Muppet Show is going to be, I think, has to be S tier. Is it working? Oh, you can't see it anyway,
Yeah,
so it doesn't really
I
matter. I'm
can.
just doing it for my own clarification. Um, I think Muppet is S tier because not because it's the start, but because it had like a weirdly unprecedented access to popular culture at the time
Mhm.
and really disseminated the Muppets into almost everything. So if you were in a movie, you not only had to go on Johnny Carson, you had to go on the Muppets to promote it.
You
And
didn't
that
have
is
to because it wasn't a
no.
daily show. But yeah, it was part of the late night circuit.
Yeah, and like you'd be like, well, if Sylvester Stallone's on it, Sissy Spacek's on it, like Dolly Parton is on it, like people who were
Lee.
really popular in the day had to show up on the Muppet Show and interact with the Muppets. But I think the difference between the Muppet Show and like say the Saturday Night Live or Today Show or whatever, where you do this press thing, is people really like it and like want to do it. So you have that access to things you might not have access to, especially back then. Also, big fan of Pigs in Space. Started there. I mean, it just kind of like just started it all. And there, every once in a while, a Muppet clip will roll across my like Instagram feed, and people were like, "Did you know that Sylvester Stallone was on as Rocky and Sylvester Stallone?" And you're like, "Well, yeah. Doesn't everybody know that?
That's just
Apparently, everybody doesn't know that."
common
So,
knowledge.
and even in Rocky 3, the Muppet Show is in Rocky 3 in the beginning credits, and it shows Sylvester Stallone on the Muppets. And then Frank Oz came in and did additional audio. So, like, it was so pervasive and so popular back in the day. Like, I mean,
But
but the also shocking thing is it only ran for 4 seasons. Stuff was just weird. How many episodes did it go, do you think? Per season. Let me
it was
look it up.
probably
You can't look it up. I'll look it up.
20 something.
20 something? You think
There,
so? Even
there
that many?
are a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a hard show to produce, too.
Yeah. And what sucks is you can't actually watch all of the original show because there's a lot of the music they still have not been able to clear. So there are musical performers on that most of their episode, but if you watch these on Disney Plus, there's performances missing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Have they ever released a box set?
Maybe there's like a VHS you could find that has like all the original stuff. I'm not a music rights person. I just don't understand why it's that hard to clear something that clearly would benefit.
Yeah, it's weird. I just think it's also hard to get rights when people die because they just go so many odd places. Like
Sometimes,
sometimes. I
but
mean, a
like
lot of times, like
Louis Armstrong, or who was it? Dizzy Gillespie? Who was on there?
yeah, Dizzy Gillespie. I think but he was also on the Muppet Show. So
That's what I mean. Like Sony owns his rights now. It's not like you got to track down his family in St. Louis or something.
Yeah.
So okay, I am gonna join you S tier. Like if the Muppet Show's not S tier, what is?
Yeah, it was 24 episodes per season, 120 episodes over 5 seasons.
I mean, I think the reason they stopped wasn't that the ratings were bad, is that they started making the movies. And like Jim he had to be involved in everything. He couldn't just like farm out the show and go make movies. He was the beating heart of everything. So I think they just didn't have the capacity to do the show 24 episodes a year and make these movies, because the shit is hard. Like it's so easy to
produce.
And yeah, I think you're right to the fact that people liked going on it, which is so rare. Like the vast majority of times people work with puppets, they hate it. It's like the cast of Alf just like talks like they went to Vietnam.
They hate the guy. Like,
but also
hate, like, everything about
the way they did it is there were like pits on the set that they could fall into and stuff. It was dangerous to make. Nobody ever talks shit about the Muppets. I mean, there's like scripted moments where like Dolly Parton's feuding with Miss Piggy or something, but that's all obviously that's the bit.
The quick the Judge update. The budget was 50 million and box office was 84, almost a hit. Pretty close.
I bet the marketing was. I bet Downey was like, "You're spending a lot of money marketing this thing because I want an
probably.
Oscar." So yeah, it's just like you could pop on literally any episode of the Muppet Show and have a good time.
And it was always like a cultural moment. And did you see that on the Muppets? Like, I mean, we weren't alive when these shows were on the air, but I still remember seeing them.
No, but they ran forever.
Yeah, they were. I feel like they were in syndication a lot.
Yeah, and I would 10 times out of 10, if I'm gonna like want to watch 30 minutes of Muppet TV, it's this show.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think that they also probably actually work really well edited down,
Hmm.
because it just stacks, skits on top of skits on top of skits, and they would make fun of the people on them.
Yeah, I mean, imagine they got their like sign off on on the jokes
Yeah.
beforehand. They didn't like catch them off guard. I really recommend watching the Muppets Sex and Violence special because it was made just the year before the Muppet Show started. This is something we talked about on our podcast for the loyal listeners. There's a Muppet special from 1975 called Muppets Sex and Violence, which has a lot of our familiar Muppet characters, and it has this sort of sketch structure of the Muppet Show, but it is really weird and not funny. It's just like incredible. It's like a band where you like their first album is absolutely terrible and their second album is like a stone cold classic, and you're like, what changed? How did you how did you figure this out so quickly?
Well, and the I think the episode guide, the second show is called Sex and Violence
Mm. Maybe it's got
of the
some of the
Muppet Show.
same concepts.
Yeah, maybe they just like took stuff in to make it
I
a little
don't know.
easier.
It's real weird. It's adjacent to SNL Muppets. It's like it's got the seven deadly sins personified as Muppets. Like lust is a Muppet. It's like and it's gross. It's like this big. I don't know. It's you got to see it.
Man, wow, I'm looking at the first the guests of it, like the first guest, Harvey Korman, of course, Candice Bergen,
Uh-huh.
Phyllis Diller, Avery Schreiber, Twiggy. God, man, they really had it back then.
Yeah.
Moominchance, nobody knows what Moominchance is, but if you get a chance, look it up.
Moomin shots?
You don't know what Moominchance is?
No.
Wow, it's like a weird puppet black box thing that's like very artistically weird and hard to explain. You almost have to watch it. I'll send you a link.
Okay.
Your brain will break.
Okay. And they were on the Muppet Sex
They were
Violence.
they
or
were
they're
literally
on
on
the
the Muppet
Show.
Show. Peter Ustinov.
It's my boy.
It's their boy. That's fucking.
All right, we have to rank everything. We're not doing a 3-hour episode.
Okay, well,
Gonna
can
move
we
on.
just rank guests on the original Muppet Show instead?
We could
Bob Hope.
we could do that as a separate episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
So
next
it's
up.
your turn.
Next up. No, I said S tier.
You're telling me to move in.
No.
Yeah, it's
I
S
did
tier,
it.
right?
Yeah, I did it. I did S tier for me.
Oh, okay.
So
My turn,
next chronologically is the Muppet movie.
The Muppet movie.
The Muppet movie.
The Muppet movie. That's not Muppets in Manhattan. I'm looking at my tiny little thing here. The Muppet movie. This must be it.
It's the one that has Piggy like gone with the
In the
wind
sky?
bang. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna give the Muppet movie an A tier. I think it's the one I've seen of the movies, like one I've seen the second most of.
Mm-hmm.
Very enjoyable. Also, just has that good 80s look, 70s look to it. The stuff they did on it was absolutely incredible and fucking mind breaking. They were our like generation's Ninja Turtles, where like you were like, holy shit, there's Ninja Turtles and they're walking around and they're real.
Wait, weren't
we
the
were
Ninja Turtles our generation's Ninja Turtles?
No, we were too old. We knew they were guys in costumes. I mean, we thought it was cool, but we were like well aware they were. But this was we were so young. We're like, holy shit, Miss Piggy's like real.
Yeah.
I don't remember the plot.
The plot is
the
they
plot?
go get like they get the band together and go to Hollywood.
That's what it is. Okay.
So it starts with Kermit in the swamp with Dom DeLuise. First cameo in any Muppet movie, Dom DeLuise.
I mean, that tracks. I get that. He's a human Muppet basically.
And shout out to Silent Movie starring Dom DeLuise.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then they like slowly assemble the band. So Kermit meets Fozzie, and then they like pick up Gonzo, and then they pick up Miss Piggy, and then
they're like meeting each other, right? Like
it's like they've never met. But then it's also like a fourth wall breaking because the framing device is them at the premiere of this movie, and they all know each other, and so there's a reference to them making the movie.
Okay, that makes sense. I remember kind of it now. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's A tier. It's good, but like I just feel like the original Muppet Show is like just had better just more cultural impact. And the Muppet movie was just like a movie, a good movie, but like not something I particularly enjoyed that much. Also, season 3, episode 17, Liberace.
Oh yeah, Lee is on
Yeah,
there.
he
He was
decides to
built to be
perform
on
the
the Muppet
entire.
Show.
Yeah, I mean, really, he decides to perform an entire concert for birds in the second half of the film while Gonzo is determined to get a tap dancing chicken into the act. I mean, sold in the room.
That's
Best elevator pitch I've ever heard in my entire life.
That's an S tier episode right there.
Yep.
I love the Muppet movie. It's got great songs.
Great songs.
It's Paul
Rainbow
Williams.
Connection?
Right, Rainbow Connection, moving right along. It probably isn't like the Muppet Show. There's so much of it that if I had to choose one or the other, I'd take the show over the movie. But the movie, every scene works. Every cameo is actually funny, not like we did this as a favor. Like Steve Martin's cameo is one of his best in this era.
It is, and he should have been in a lot more Muppet projects.
And unlike the show, they're in the real world. I think this is the first Muppets in the world that has existed yet. There's a lot of specials that I haven't seen, so maybe I'm wrong.
It's not
but
just
like,
backstage at the show. It's like actually.
Yeah,
them
I mean they were always on a
wandering
set.
the world.
Yeah. But this is like they're out in physical world, Western towns, nature, something, and it's like as a kid you're just like Kermit the Frog is walking down the street of that town, and you don't think about it as a puppet, which is incredible because he doesn't look like Yoda. He looks like a piece of
fucking
felt.
Muppet.
He does not look like a living, breathing thing, but your suspension of disbelief is so powerful. So I'm going S.
Love it.
It's all downhill from here, but
yeah,
I
mean, it really is all downhill from here,
but not steep. It's not.
No, but like even the worst Muppet movie is an okay movie.
Yeah.
You're never mad at it.
I have not been mad. Well, okay, we'll see.
We'll see.
I've never been furious. Okay, I think next is the second movie.
Manhattan?
Caper.
Caper's the second movie.
Yeah, Manhattan's the third of the classic era.
I'm gonna give it a. Man, that's hard. I'm gonna give it a C tier. As in, it's just kind of fine. I never really found anything about it that I really loved. I like their capering, but I much more prefer them trying to put something together. Well,
they're putting a caper together.
Yeah, not the same. I like when they stay in showbiz. I mean, I would watch an Ocean's 13 with the Muppets. I mean, that actually is a pretty good
idea.
That
is this. This is that.
But I don't remember it, so how good could it be?
Well, it just sounds like you haven't watched it recently.
Maybe I'll rewatch it.
Yeah, it is.
What are they trying to steal?
They're trying to steal a diamond. Well, they're trying to pre-steal the diamond because Charles Grodin's trying to steal the diamond. So they're trying to steal it first.
All right, I'm gonna move it up to a B then. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you should have said Grodin earlier, and that would have done it for me.
How many? How authoritative are we when we can't remember half the shit we're ranking here?
There's a lot of these. I don't know.
I know.
And by the 94, I didn't give a shit about the Muppets anymore.
All right, folks.
Right?
Two guys who don't like the Muppets ranking the Muppets.
I like the Muppets, but I like the Muppets. I don't like. Sometimes bands put out shitty products.
I'm going A. I think this is
A, really?
I think this is their second best movie. It has a clear comic trajectory. It starts amazingly. You get to meet Kermit and Fozzie are brothers in this. And,
the little baby ones. Yeah, I remember that. That was really cute.
Yeah. It is. They go to England. It's just fun to see them running amok. It's very National Lampoon-y of them causing carnage in merry old England. I'm well known as the world's biggest Grodin fan, so because he isn't just a cameo. This is the first human with a effectively starring role, which would become kind of the model going forward. That there'd be one prominent human actor in these, and Grodin's an acquired taste, but
Police is also in this one, of course, because it's in England.
What? Yeah,
Police and Peter Falk are in this one too.
But those are just cameos. They're in one scene. Whereas Grodin's the antagonist of the movie. He's the villain.
Yeah,
and he's not playing it for comedy. He's playing being in love with Miss Piggy as if he's actually in love with Miss Piggy. And
Yeah.
I'm never going to complain about that. So
I'm with you. I mean, Charles Grodin in love with anything stuffed is I'm a fan of. I just don't. It's just didn't hit me the way other ones hit me.
I got if we agreed, this would be boring.
It's true. Might still be boring, but like at least it's fun.
We're going to get box office reports on The Judge every 20 minutes, folks.
Well, I mean, it's an active. It's going up while we're meeting. So.
Well, somebody just downloaded it on Amazon. Another $2.99 for The Judge. Live. We should have a live Judge box office meter.
I mean, I'm pretty into that. I wish that was a scrolling thing on my phone.
Yeah, we need somebody who works
it. Next is Muppets in Manhattan, right?
Muppets Take Manhattan is 84.
So I am. That is a S tier for me.
Wow.
I fucking love Muppets in Manhattan.
So Kermit in Love is higher to you than Piggy and Grodin in Love.
Yes, for me.
Okay.
I love them in New York specifically. I love the putting a show together aspect of it and like making it a Broadway show. I remember being very involved in it when I was a kid and really excited about like the final product. I liked that Kermit like almost goes and falls in love with a woman who he probably should be with instead of Piggy. I love the cameos in it. Everything about it is so much fun because they're just fucking out in those streets.
But they're out in the streets in Caper. They're just in London.
Yeah, who cares? I don't care about London. Wow. It's so involved in New York, and especially New York at that time when New York was like almost getting its shit together, like getting there. They didn't show the grimy part of New York, but it would have been awesome to see him like go into like the bridge and tunnel. Kermit driving through bridge and tunnel. All the cameos are awesome. I mean, it just to me it's like a romantic comedy, like in the best way possible. Who was the girl he fell in love with? What was her name?
I don't remember her name. She
wasn't kind of anybody.
She wasn't a big name. Yeah, there are a bunch of cameos in it, including
a bunch of cameos.
The Dab.
Yeah.
How much do you think this movie made?
Oh,
box office, not streaming.
Oh. 80.
25.
25?
Yeah.
Well, was it a bomb?
No, it only cost 8.
Damn.
Movies were just cheaper back then. Yeah.
Or it was like, I do feel like you can make these movies cheap, at least back then.
Yeah.
Because you could get people to work on it as like a learning project. So half of your staff is just like college students.
I mean, they were just a bunch of hippies. Like, this is my thesis of the Muppets: is the original generation. I mean, obviously, Jim Henson was a millionaire by the time he died, but
yeah,
they were doing these puppets at like Woodstock, whether you paid them or not. Like they were just puppet.
They were
heads.
just into it.
Yeah. They all like slept in a big room together with their puppets. That kind of vibe.
Yeah.
How much do you think? How much do you think the original Muppet movie made?
Well, 20.
65.
Really? Damn, that's a hit. That's a hit.
Cost 8, made 65, and then syndicated forever. So I'm sure its TV revenue was bananas.
Yeah. That's. I mean, it's plus a 65 back then, which is a massive hit, I think.
Yeah.
That's big.
The Muppets Take Manhattan is of the classic trilogy is my least favorite because the Muppets are apart most of the time. Like it's the opposite of the Muppet movie where they come together. In this one they split up and they're all in like Fozzie spends most of the movie hibernating. And
Gonzo has a lot of chickens around.
Yeah. No, they are all funny, but it's like I want to see them all together. What makes the Muppets most exciting to me is their group dynamic, not their individual stories.
For me, I see what you're saying. I kind of appreciate when they're just like alone and somebody's just staring at Gonzo like, what is this fucking alien doing here?
I'm not saying it's not funny. I'm saying that's not the cream of the crop Muppet experience for me.
No, I understand and respect that view.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
And like I like it. I like this movie. There's nothing bad about it. First one directed by Frank Oz.
Dabney
Henson
Coleman's in this one too.
Dab is in this one.
That's kind of. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm Gregory Hines, Joan Rivers. What is? I don't remember this woman's name.
The girl?
Juliana Donald
Yeah,
is
I looked up her
is Jenny.
her list of stuff, and it's a lot of TV and Star Trek and stuff like that. So
Yeah, and Purple Rose of Cairo.
yeah,
She plays an usher.
she was in Major Dad,
Yeah.
Riptide. I think everybody was in Riptide.
I think I was in Riptide.
Yeah, Riptide just a thing. It's like the show Hotel.
Okay,
Like,
so
everybody was in it.
there was a TV show called Little Muppet Monsters in 1985, which is not Muppet Babies. It was Muppet Babies was running animated in the 80s. We're not doing animated. I've never seen Little Muppet Monsters. It only ran one season.
But you have seen Muppet Babies, right?
I've seen Muppet Babies, yeah.
Yeah.
This was a CBS Saturday morning show in 1985. It ran with Muppet Babies as a hour-long package called Muppets, Babies, and Monsters. But
okay.
The ratings for this one didn't.
U.S. Farms or whatever of Garfield.
Well, those were packaged in one show. That was 1:30 show. This was like a separate. It was like the Ewoks Droids Power Hour. Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. People don't remember the Droid show. People remember the Ewok show. They remember that there was a C-3PO show.
No, there was. Yeah, I mean, there's.
It's terrible, but I hope nobody's doing the Fixer's Star Wars drinking game because
Star Wars TV show
you'll die.
ratings that are not on Disney Plus.
There's so many I would have to watch that I've never.
So
seen.
many, yeah.
Okay, so I've never seen Little Muppet Monsters. You haven't either. We can skip that. There's the Jim Henson Hour in 1989, which I don't think I saw. I remember seeing a special.
I feel like I saw a couple of them.
There was a special when he died.
Yeah.
That they all got together and like commemorated him. And I don't know if that was part of the Jim Henson Hour or that was just like a one-off, like farewell to Jim thing.
I mean, truly, if you are like, you're going to be in a movie and you need to cry, just watch Big Bird sing at Jim Henson's funeral and you'll fucking lose your shit.
Jesus.
You ever seen that?
Yeah, I have once. I don't need to see it again.
I mean, it's all you can handle is once. It is.
Yeah.
It is brutal.
R.I.P. Jim. Okay, so the next one is shortly after he died. So he died in 90. Muppet Christmas Carol, 1992.
Interesting. You know what? I have seen only parts of this, and I think I'm going to watch it this year.
Oh.
Like all the way through. I don't. Hot take. I don't like Muppets do things.
Okay, you're gonna be in trouble the rest of the series.
Yeah, I like the Muppets, and I don't need to see them like reenacting things. You know. But as a movie, I will give it a tier. I very much. I like it.
This move you do of like, this is not very good. S tier.
I mean, it's my list.
It's your list.
Know?
Do whatever you
judge
want.
Me.
Do whatever you want.
But I've seen Michael Caine interact with them behind the scenes, and it's pretty fascinating. I know a lot of people have love for Treasure Island. I don't give a shit about Amin Money because it's pirates, but I think making a holiday thing with the Muppets is a really good idea, associating them with the holidays. I like that. And yeah, I think it's, you know what? Yeah, I'm keeping it A tier. Yeah.
Were you about to go S for a movie you don't even really remember?
No, I remember. My only S's are Muppet Show and Manhattan. I remember both of those.
No, I mean this one. This movie you don't see.
This is an A.
I know. Okay. Yeah, I think it's an A. I unlike you, I've been subjected to this movie like 40 times in my life. This is a required watch in the Admiral's house.
For sure. That makes total sense.
So it's definitely lost. Like I know it so well that it's not as some of these movies like you dust off and it's like there's jokes you don't remember that you're laughing at, and there's not a single joke I don't remember from this movie.
Yeah.
And it's A Christmas Carol, which is already a story that I know, like everybody knows so well.
Yeah.
That said, I think this might be the best Christmas Carol movie. It is
I think so too.
Because
I do.
it is sincere. It isn't just a bit, but also it's got Muppets in it. So the points in Christmas Carol where it gets like a little too somber, you've got like Gonzo cracking jokes the whole time. So
Hot take. This is number one. Scrooge is number two.
wow.
Yep.
Where's the
If it
Jim?
wasn't for the end where Bill Murray looks at you and sings into the audience,
No,
it
yeah.
would be so much better.
Ugh, Bill.
What a
What were you
terrible ending
thinking?
to a movie.
What were you thinking?
Why would you do that? I mean, I get it, but like,
I bet
I
it,
get that he's a TV exec singing to the TV people, but
I bet it killed on set. I bet like the crew was like, "Yeah, this is great."
I'm sure they were having a good time. But just because you're having a good time in a movie doesn't
No.
mean it's a good time.
There's a lot of bad examples of stuff that killed on set that once you filmed it is not landing. Gotta be tough. So yeah, A tier for me. It's just like there's no holes in it. It's if you were gonna design a Muppet Christmas Carol, this is like as perfect as it gets. It's
gonna get any better.
Everybody is cast appropriately. You know, happily for you, there's not a lot of Kermit and Piggy in it.
Which I like.
They're not really that central. Robin. We didn't do Robin.
Robin
the Frog.
Oh yeah.
He plays Tiny Tim.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know. It's good. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a solid watch. And it's making me want to watch all these movies again, which I think is a good sign.
I'm interested if you're going to feel that way as we churn forward.
Coming up, I'm not really thinking. But yeah.
So then a mere 2 years later, this is a period where, no, 4 years later, 92 to 96. So 96 is Muppet Treasure Island, and a little bit of a downgrade from legendary Michael Caine to
Tim Curry.
People
love this movie though. They love it.
Yeah.
It is like weird, like in people's hearts. People say that Michael Caine was good in Christmas because he treated the Muppets like they're actors. And Tim Curry was good in Treasure Island because he treated himself like a Muppet.
I respect that theory. Am I going first or are you going first?
I'm going first. Okay. Sorry. Oh man, I'm gonna go D tier. If this was on an airplane and there was anything else to watch, I would watch that.
Okay.
I don't like the Treasure Island story to begin with.
What?
So it's kind of working its way up for me. And I remember it being very, like, almost too Marx Brothers ish, and not enough just pure jokes. Not a fan. I mean, I like Tim Curry. Like Tim Curry just occupies a weird space for me, where the people that like him, I kind of hate. And he just like, you know what I mean?
People in my life are big Tim Curry fans.
I mean, I like Tim Curry. And there's people in my life that don't hate them, but I'm just saying, like, it's just like, oh, what is like really? Why him? So it might just be residual hatred for pirates in general, but also just really didn't enjoy the movie at all.
Yeah, I mean, so Tim Curry is like the selling point of this movie, but also there is a human boy who plays effectively the protagonist, who plays Jim. And to me, that's where the trouble begins. That, like in Muppet Christmas Carol, it's just Michael Caine. Like there's no other humans.
Yeah,
but
I think that helps a lot.
You've got a few other humans, and it's now like the Muppets are just in the world, and like in the Muppet movie, there's other humans, but it's no longer this kind of fable that a single person is in. It's sort of like we're making Treasure Island and have cast some of the Muppets in some of the roles. And I unlike you, I actually really like Treasure Island. I think it's one of my favorite like boyhood novels. And
yeah, I mean, totally fine.
Because Christmas Carol is like a parable about don't be a shitty person. Whereas Treasure Island in the book is like exciting. Like you need to believe there are actual pirates trying to kill these people, and it's like a a kid PG adventure story, but it's like like Indiana Jones, you want to believe the Nazis are actually trying to kill Indiana Jones. But if
Yeah.
like Indiana Jones is about to be pushed into the airplane blade and Gonzo's like, this is gonna be crazy, you're like, that's not working. These
Yeah.
are working against each other feelings. So it's not, Treasure Island should be exciting. It's an adventure story, and
Yeah.
I fundamentally don't think it fits for the Muppets because it's not
Yeah.
camp. It
That
shouldn't
makes
be camp.
sense. I mean, I'm into it, but not as much as I should be. I don't know. I wonder because they probably just had a list of like, here's the stuff we don't have to pay for that we can make Muppets,
Yeah,
and this was on the list. And
I get why you're in the pitch meeting and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I could see this. Yeah, I don't think it's terrible. Like, it's
no,
well
but it's just
constructed.
fine.
Yeah. I am also going D tier for this one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, next up we're back to TV after a long break. They come back with Muppets Tonight.
I
Introducing
don't know what to rate this one. I don't remember this like at all. Do you?
Really? This is the one that Prince was on.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't remember. What year did it run?
96 to 98.
Yeah, I don't think I was like Muppeting that hard then.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give it a C tier just because I don't want to make a judgment on it that I shouldn't.
Leonard Nimoy was on it.
I mean, I'm sure Leonard Nimoy was probably in the original one. I wonder if Shatner was in the original one. Actually, Shatner probably would have been.
He
Perfect on it.
must have, right?
He must have, right? He's in the Liberace zone, even if he doesn't know it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it was good. I just don't remember it. It wasn't. It's just in the off years when, like, I think after Muppets Take Manhattan, I was pretty much out for a while.
We've got over half the shit left to do.
Yeah, I know. You're the one to do this. I went along with it.
Whoa! This is a mutual decision.
I've only told you I don't know that much about this.
That's why I wanted to do the Motown acts. Like, what's your hot take on
the Vandals or
the All Stars?
Yeah. So I'm sure it was fine, but it ran for 2 seasons, so I don't know. Muppets are just like, do you think the novelty of them wears off really soon? Like, why do they not have? Why did that show only last 2 years?
I don't think the ratings were great. I mean, I think it's an expensive show to do.
Yeah.
And this is the era in the late 90s when reality shows were happening. And reality shows, like, the secret sauce of reality shows is that they're cheap. Like, you're all these people they have to get some kind of payment, but it's like the singers on fucking American Idol are making like union scale. Like, they're making very little money.
Also a missed opportunity not to have a Muppets like Jersey Shore thing.
They must have been a sketch.
Yeah.
Like, Muppets Tonight was just like the Muppet Show. It was a sketch show, but it was like instead of a rundown vaudeville theater, it was just like a TV show.
What network? ABC?
ABC, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I can't remember at what point they got bought by Disney, because Muppets are now like owned by Disney and ABC.
It must have been like, I think it was like late 90s, because I remember Roseanne having to go to Disneyland for some reason.
They just made her go. It was around this time that Disney acquired the Muppets in there.
Yeah. A good acquire. I mean, good.
Yeah. No, I'm sure it pays off. They don't own Sesame Street, but they own all the other Muppet stuff.
Who does own Sesame Street?
It's like a separate, like, children's television workshop thing. It's because it was for PBS. It was like set
Big
up.
Bird had a movie, right?
Yeah, Follow That Bird.
I remember that.
I saw it in the theater. That might have been the first live action movie I saw in the theater.
I remember loving it.
I would imagine it does not hold up.
No, but it was. But I do remember thoroughly enjoying it.
Because that was like for 3-year-olds. It was like Big Bird. We don't need to go down this rabbit hole. We're 40 minutes in, and we've got half the
I remember my
content
grandma
left.
reading me Follow That Bird, and saying we're reading it again because it was so long.
Wait, we're never reading it again.
And she's like, I'm never reading you this book again because it's just so long, and I can't read to you again.
Yeah. That's weird. You'd think it would be short because it would be.
Yeah, you'd think so, but apparently not. Maybe she just didn't like it that much. That might be it too.
So you're going C tier.
Yeah, C tier I think is fair for some I don't know about. I mean, I don't want to judge it.
Is everything forward going to be C?
No, I've seen most of the other stuff.
Okay. I yeah, it's hit and miss. Like it became more guest dependent than the previous ones. Like I will revisit any episode of the old Muppet Show, whereas this one I would only watch like guests that I wanted to see.
Yeah.
Like if it was like Michelle Pfeiffer was on, I'd be like, I'm good.
Oh,
But
good.
Prince is on, I'm there.
What did Prince do on it?
He did sketches. He did bits.
Wow.
It's you should check it out. He's funny.
I'm into that. Maybe I'll check it out.
That's
I
his
do think he's funny.
That's his level of humor. He's actually like
Yeah.
when he's trying to be funny, like in Under a Cherry Moon, it doesn't work.
Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh my god.
But his level of goofy humor actually is like perfect because he's basically like a 12-year-old who never grew up.
I've been listening
Love
to
Prince.
at the gym old Ebert shows, Siskel and Ebert,
Uh-huh.
and like I do the worst of from like 1988, and
Uh-huh.
they're fascinating. It's so much fun because they're like punishing these movies for like being so bad. They're like, we just want to take one more shot at how bad they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Rick
Vindictive criticism used to be a good time.
Moranis was on. One of the last things he ever did.
Yeah. So let's see what's next.
Pierce Brosnan,
Wow, really?
Coolio, and Don Rickles. Yeah. Together. Co-hosting.
Oof. Let's see.
I think next up we have the Black Sheep of the Muppets and the Black Sheep of the Muppet movies. The legendary Muppets from Space.
This is when I came back into the fold
Mm-hmm.
and was like, I'm going to see what the Muppets are up to. And I regretted it immediately. F tier.
Whoa. Oh, no.
Like, not a fan of it. Don't remember truly being like, oh, I'm going to give these guys a shot. Like, I like these guys. I remember liking these guys. And then I was like, this is what they've turned into. It's just, it's like seeing the high school quarterback, like, work at a gas station. You're just like, oh no, this had so much potential. Unfunny jokes. I don't think they did any pigs in space, which is vitally important to me.
It's Gonzo's story, not Piggy's story.
Yeah, Gonzo's story. I should like it. Maybe it's better upon rewatch now that I'm, more mature. But just never got into it, and always thought this is cheap. Just a cheap thing.
I don't know how I broke the tears again. God damn it.
You broke the tears?
Well, graphically, I didn't break them.
Oh.
Permanently. I'm mystified at this technology. Elder millennials. This is elder abuse.
What you do.
I don't do tears.
Yes, but you do computer stuff. Like me not knowing what to do is.
It's doing it all live. If I was recording just this piece and then just this piece and then just this piece and then editing them together, that's what I do. It's like being at a control board on a live TV show is not what I do.
Yeah, it's
and
I
anyway.
don't blame you. I'm happy I don't have to do it. That's all I can say.
I mean, nobody's really looking at our tier lists. Yeah, Muppets from Space is in that zone of like, I really want to like this movie. Like a Gonzo, not origin story, but Gonzo finds his origins. Like a Gonzo movie was like, he was my favorite Muppet growing up. Like I loved Gonzo.
Yeah.
I felt a kinship to Gonzo. But this feels like the movie where they've fully passed it over to the next generation of people. Like Frank Oz does the voices he's supposed to do, but he wasn't like in the room cooking this one up. Like it feels like the writing staff from Muppets Tonight got to make this movie. And
it's very Phantom Menace-y, and then it's like already written, and you just come in and do the voice,
right?
Instead of like having any like actual contribution to it.
I mean, it's not like he wrote Yoda in 1980 either.
I bet he had way more to do with it.
I mean, in making the puppet for sure. Like he was intimately involved in the puppet construction.
I bet he has terrible back problems.
I don't know. Is he a super little guy?
I don't know. But he just seems like one of those jobs where you just, man, your back must be fucked all the time.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't operate puppets at all anymore. Like he came back for Last Jedi, but that was I'm sure he was on set for like 2 days. We need to stop talking about Star Wars. Okay. Yeah, I want to give it like a C because of what it
It had
tries to do.
potential for sure.
Because it's trying to be something and failing.
Yeah.
Rather than just kind of mailing it in. This tier is the Muppet tier. So if anybody's like, Nathan said the Commodore said the Great Muppet Caper is better than There Will Be Blood. It's like, no, I'm not.
You know what? I'm
these
going
are
to move
two
it up
different
to
tiers.
D tier.
D?
D. Yeah, D tier.
I thought you had it at D. Oh, you had it at F?
Yeah, I'm saving F for a special spot.
Okay.
So what's next?
Next, so we have a big gap, I think. Let me make sure there's not a TV show I've forgotten about. There was a show in 2006 called Muppets TV, which only ran in France.
What the really?
Yeah, there are so many. There's so many Muppet TV things that we only half remember. Like the number of specials, there's like 50, and then there's all these direct-to-video releases. Like Muppet Wizard of Oz was not a theatrical movie; it was a direct.
Yeah,
yeah. There's.
They've released. There was Redbox specials way before there was a Redbox. So
Yeah, Muppets Valentines from 1974. Tale of the Bunny Picnic, 1986. Okay, so I think the next thing we're going to talk about is the like reboot, basically, like any band rebooting. Just called it the Muppets. Handed the keys to the car to Jason Segel. Because he pitched a puppet Dracula.
Yeah,
that's how he got like on the radar.
Same way how Tim Burton was going to direct the Superman movie in the 90s, because like Kevin Smith just said, well, did Tim Burton do Batman? You should just give him Superman. And they're like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to give it a C tier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think if you do a new Muppets thing, you should ever bring your own Muppet in. And the creation of Walter was a huge problem.
You remember this? You remember this Muppet's name?
Of course, I watched it in the theater. I tried to give this movie a shot. I mean, back in when he was making this movie, you thought like, oh, Jason Segel's got something. You know, there's something there. And he seemed to have a passion for it. You know, and an original idea for it. And if you're gonna have somebody young and famous reboot it at that time, aside from like Jonah Hill or one of those guys, like why not? You know, I remember it being very music, like way too much music in it.
Yeah. And, well, that's the thing. Jason Segel he's a musical guy.
Yeah, yeah.
The keys.
But
like, I got some songs,
earnest.
everybody. Yeah.
And I like that part of it. Like he just likes the Muppets, and I'll give you a little bit more if you just like the thing that you're doing. You know.
Yeah.
You can tell some directors just like the stuff that they're doing, like we've talked about before. You know, Peter Jackson doing the first Hobbit movies and then doing the newest ones, just like the marked difference between him enjoying it and him hating it. So I don't. It's good. It's just not something I would ever rewatch, and it's almost too modern. Like again, I think the Muppets just worked better in the 70s. Like it just feels like a more comfortable world for them. You know, Muppets should never have a cell phone. Put it that way.
I'm less tied to them being in the 70s because I can give them technology. How much do you think?
Did you see this in the theater?
Oh yeah, I saw this in theater.
Me too.
How much do you think this made?
75.
172.
Damn, that's a hit. Right?
That was a legit hit. Muppets from Space made 22.
Ooh.
Budget 24, made 22. The Muppets cost 45, made 172.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, and I'm sure it just like basically rejuvenated the Muppet brand for another 10 years.
Yeah.
So they took a gamble on Segel, and it paid off in terms of success. Like, I don't love this movie. Like I think partly it's just like he not like in an annoying way, but he's the lead. I mean, there's Walter's the lead. Um, like the Muppets are sort of supporting characters in a movie that's supposedly called The Muppets.
Yeah.
And yeah, his song, like I can't sing any of the songs from this. I know there's
No, I remember there's something about him being a Muppet or like Am I Man or Muppet? Remember that one?
yeah, I remember I
Yeah.
remember the names. There's an Amy Adams song called Me Party, which is amusing. Um, but I remember the like concepts for the songs. I don't remember the tunes.
Yeah.
Whereas like I can sing you Rainbow Connection any day of the week.
If I woke you up and just said Rainbow Connection, you could start singing it while you were like half asleep.
There's so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a solid effort. It's probably C quality, but I'm gonna give it a B because it rejuvenated the once proud franchise. It's the Force Awakens of Muppets.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
you never need to watch it again, but you see what they were trying to do.
And it succeeded on its terms, and it's like, okay, and then what are you gonna do from here? What are you gonna do from here?
The answer is not good. Muppets Most Wanted goes immediately into the D tier.
Mm-hmm.
Had a lot of talent, like a lot of really good talent.
But did the talent all make sense together? Yeah.
Like it's very disparate talents.
Right.
You know. So
it felt like a Super Bowl. Like, remember that era of the Super Bowl halftime shows where they'd be like, we've got Garth Brooks and Coolio and and 3 of the NSYNC members and some, I don't know, like all these. You're like,
how much did it make?
It made 80 on a $50 million budget. So
that's not great.
No.
But yeah, you're right. It feels like it's kind of hodgepodge together. And if you notice in the thing, it has the green Muppet thing. So I bet Siegel's a producer on it.
Mm-hmm.
But probably didn't have a lot to be involved with and probably just handed it off. Because it does seem like these guys want to do the first one, but never the second or third. You know, like even with Creed, you're like, oh yeah, this first one's great. He didn't want to do the second one at all. So like once the main person steps back as a producer, you're just like, all right. So it does just seem very hodgepodgey and kind of, I don't know. I'm just not into it.
Yeah. I don't love it. I don't remember the plot.
Also, Kermit's voice is going way out of range on this one.
Uh-huh.
Like there's just a point when you're like, what the fuck is how did we end up here? So
there's too many cameos.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, if you just have every scene as a cameo, then it just becomes a cameo movie.
Yeah.
It's got, I'm just going to read you some of the cameos in case you remember any of them. Tony Bennett, Lady Gaga, Selma Hayek, Swarzy Ronan, Christopher Waltz, Danny Trejo, Ray Liotta, Tom Hiddleston, James McAvoy, Chloe Grace Moretz, Miranda Richardson, Toby Jones, Diddy, Zach Galifianakis, Usher, Frank Langella, and there's like 40 more. I'm not like actual names that I'm
just
not
too much. Yeah, our celebrities suck now. I mean, when you see the list of the original ones and you see them now, you're just like, oh man. Yeah, it's fine. What are you putting it at?
I'm going D.
B?
D.
B?
D.
Oh, D.
D.
Okay. Jeez.
I don't need this movie to exist. I don't hate it. Like if it was on, like if it was at my nephew's and they wanted to watch it, I wouldn't be like, fuck you. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
But
this is fine.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah.
In any way.
So the last one is The Muppets, which was the newest show they had on ABC.
Not the newest show. There've been 2 after, but
jeez. We are not doing those.
We don't know those shows.
This one was an Office style show.
That was like a 30 Rock style.
About them making the show.
Yeah.
And this might surprise you, but it's going in the A tier.
Wow.
Yeah. This is what the Muppets should be. And that format by the time they did it was already tired.
Mm-hmm.
But it is perfect for the zaniness of it. Of like Kermit talking to camera about how terrible Miss Piggy treats him, and then like Beaker flying behind him because there's some accident going on, because he's like the guy that's the working all the special effects. Like it just gives every Muppet a job, which I think is very important in these shows. Also, there was no Walter. Also, it was only classic Muppets, and it had like one guest star per show instead of just having a bunch of random cameos. And I
Yeah.
really liked that. And it was fun. I mean, I remember it being like legitimately like kind of funny. So I was super into. I think I watched all of them. It was only on for like maybe one season.
One season. So The Muppets 2015. Muppets Now was another similar show. I never saw any of this one. But it's like a series of TV segments, lifestyle with Miss Piggy. That was 2020. Ran 6 episodes before getting canceled.
Yeah,
and now there's Muppets Mayhem on Disney Plus, which is about Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem,
which I'm afraid to watch because all I've ever wanted is a Dr. Teeth show, and I know it's going to be bad.
What if I told you Charlemagne the God and Danny Trejo is in it? They love Danny Trejo.
They love Danny Trejo.
His agent must be like calling up the Muppet headquarters every now and then. You got anything for Danny?
Episode 16. After her stint in the hospital, Miss Piggy and Kermit reevaluate their relationship, and Kermit turns to Jack White for advice. You might like that.
That's funnier. That's funnier on the page. I bet it's not actually funny because Jack White.
But just the idea of him.
Something about Jack White. He's like anti-charisma when he doesn't have a guitar in his hand.
Yeah, I like the way he talks. Just like I can't see him being that. He probably did have a guitar in his hand. I bet.
Yeah,
that would make sense.
But I mean, when he's performing music, he's charismatic. But when he's just like being, he's a creep.
Yeah.
All respect to you.
I very much like this show, and I think it's very fun. And I'm sad it didn't get more seasons, considering the other first person camera shows that were on then. Direct to camera shows, like I don't know. It's very good. Highly recommend.
I think I only saw one episode of this. This was an era.
They did jokes too, like real jokes.
It was on ABC.
Yeah.
This is in the like early streaming era, but I think you had to see this on TV.
You did,
to catch it. And I just don't think I ever did. And it didn't.
I'm sure it's streaming on Disney Plus.
I'm sure it is now, yeah. But it was like by the time you could watch it streaming, I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Like the Muppet Show, the OG Muppet Show was syndicated forever. Like I didn't need to be.
No,
I didn't have to go discover it. It was just like.
I think it was even on like early Nickelodeon or something, like when they were just putting shit on there.
Possibly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd have to go back and look. So I feel like I can't give this an authoritative grade. I'm gonna drop it in the B tier based on your recommendation. I remember liking it and being like, "Oh, I'd like to see more of this." And by the time
it was just an interesting way to do it.
It was canceled so quick that it was like,
yeah, it never really got a chance to get its wings.
Yeah, whereas the Muppets Tonight ran, I think, 3 seasons. So anyway,
the Muppets show, the original one, like it was truly the culmination of everybody's idea for the Muppets and like them actually getting their shit together. So. Whereas this is just like, I think you have to be my age or your age to watch the Muppets. Like you sometimes know young people that are around you. Do they give a shit about the Muppets?
Yeah. I did rewatch. I think another reason I rated Caper so high was like, I just rewatched it with 2 children within the last year and they like loved it.
Really?
Like, and it's all like, comedies always work better when other people are in the room with you laughing. Like,
yeah.
And so stuff that it's like, Fozzie falls in a hole that I would not laugh at. But like when kids next to you were just like screaming with laughter, you're like, oh, okay, these jokes. Because I mean, ultimately, like the Muppets do make, like Charles Grodin's not for the kids, but like these are fundamentally kids movies.
Yeah.
And seeing how they hit with kids. So I don't know. I think that's
interesting.
Good. I think
that's good to hear.
Yeah. I think there is a future. We're not fixing on this platform.
No, I think there's a way into the Muppet world again.
Yeah,
it has to be the right thing though.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. They haven't really done it in the TV realm
It's got to be a
in a
movie, and it's got to
long
be
time.
big.
It's got to be spend a lot of money.
Somebody's got to care. Like that's gonna
Yeah.
be what it comes down to.
I don't know who's the next Siegel who wants to
Yeah, I
carry
don't know.
the Muppet torch.
It's probably like the Rizzler or something. It's probably like some TikTok person we don't know about.
Well, we're YouTube celebrities.
It's true.
Give us the Muppets.
We have tens of followers.
I got songs.
We're ready. Just bring us into a pitch meeting.
See, I don't want. This is a thing where I don't want it. I would fuck it up.
I don't want it, but I would like to be in the pitch meeting and say that we're not doing that.
I would like to veto other people's ideas, but
yes,
I don't
would
trust
too.
myself with this because I don't.
No.
As much as I love the Muppets, I don't. It's not a. It's
I
not
can't
my
speak
gear.
in Kermit's voice.
No, I
know.
can't like construct jokes that are Muppet jokes.
Yeah, I think we're on the same page with that.
Yeah.
As much as I'd love to be in the room and say that's really bad, don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that role is. They don't really hire people like that in Hollywood. Just sit in a room, executive, I guess. Like,
yeah, but eventually you got to say yes to something.
Yeah, and then 5 years later, we're just like, all of your ideas suck.
Yeah,
we're not doing this. Shocking, they haven't gone into the Halloween realm.
Oh, they must have done a Halloween special.
For like a Frankenstein or Dracula. I guess they do have a Count Dracula. They have the Count already, but
yeah, they truly have so many specials. It would blow your mind. Muppets Haunted Mansion 2021.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Disney crossover. Are there any humans in it? Ed Asner. Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo. There he is.
Seriously, does he live on the lot?
I think he's just a tough guy they can use that everybody likes, you know?
Yeah, I like Danny Trejo, but
Was Charles Bronson ever on The Muppet Show?
I bet he doesn't get the joke.
He wasn't that guy. Yeah.
I think he took himself pretty seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
All right, we gotta wrap this up.
These are
the short ones.
Yep. So thank you for listening to our tier list. We will be back. We enjoyed Muppet Month very much.
With something we actually know more about.
Yes. Who knows what that'll be?
Early 60s Motown.
We come up with these ideas organically. If you'll send us some ideas, we're more than willing to help and tell you no. That's a dumb idea. But as for now, we will see you the next time we have a dumb idea. Remember the paper.
Remember the paper.